Coming up, Sean McBride, the movie guy, joins us with his review of the latest movies in theaters and on streaming platforms. Can the big Transformers movie dethrone Spider-Man at the movie theater this weekend? Here's Sean McBride, the movie guy, with his reviews of this weekend's new movie releases.
Stand down. I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming. You've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
In Transformers: The Rise of the Beast, the giant transforming mechanical creatures are back to save the world, and this time they're teaming up with the Maximals, which are basically Transformers that turn into animals instead of cars and trucks. Look, I'm not much of a fan of these movies, but I do understand the appeal to its preteen boy fan base. Once again, the film is loud and packed with giant robot special effects and thrilling fights and chases. They even went and tried to give the human characters a story. So as far as Transformers movies go, Transformers: The Rise of the Beast is better than expected, although that's not really saying much.
The guy started at the very bottom. I know I don't look it, but I got a PhD. I'm poor, hungry, and determined, sir.
Okay, I can see you're gonna be a weird one.
Flamin' Hot is the rags to riches story about how a janitor at Frito-Lay helped the company develop its line of Flaming Hot Cheetos. Now, apparently the movie plays a little fast and loose with the facts, but there's no denying the film's Horatio Alger's appeal. It's a lot of fun to cheer on the lowly worker as he ascends to the rank of successful corporate executive thanks to his instincts and his supporting family.
Get out there and be great.
And that's what's new this weekend at the movies. I'm Sean McBride, the movie guy.
Here he is, Sean McBride, the movie guy, every Friday.
Yep.
So we'll just jump right into it. Transformers. I know so many people have already gone to see this. I've seen it all over social media.
Yeah, that's interesting, because Transformers: Rise of the Beast, and this is the 7th of the Transformers movies. And it is like all the other ones. It's kind of mindless mayhem. I will give them credit for this time. The humans have a little bit of a backstory. So Anthony Ramos trying to raise money to take care of his younger brother who is sick. But let's face it, nobody's going to these movies for the stories. They're going to see giant Transformers, basically walking, talking robots fight each other. And that stuff is pretty big and over the top. Plus, we get the Maximals this time, which is another franchise, you know, within the Transformers universe. This, instead of turning into cars or trucks, they turn into animals. That's cool. I mean, look, it's mindless mayhem. It's not a great movie, but it's better than the recent Transformer movies, the other ones. So that's not saying much, but it's better than average, better than expected.
I've heard that too. I've heard like it's close to the first one or just as good as the first one. So because there's now, correct me if I'm wrong, there's one of the actors that are in the other ones that's not in this one.
There's a lot of actors. As a matter of fact, they actually make fun of some of the actors that were in the previous movies. And there's jokes at their expense here. Like I say, it's just a mindless thing. Nobody's thinking about the story. They're thinking about the special effects. So.
Gotcha. All right, moving on. Flaming Hot.
Flaming Hot, which is Ava Longoria's directorial debut. We know her from Desperate Housewives. And she makes this movie about this guy. He grows up in California. He gets hired as a janitor for Frito-Lay. And he's the guy that says, you know, the Mexican market would like Flaming Hot Cheetos.
I like Flaming Hot Cheetos.
I do too, yeah. So we owe our snacks and my expanding wasteland to this guy. But he basically comes up with the idea for Flaming Hot Cheetos. And it's a up from the ashes type story. It's a very American dream type of a story where he's just this guy. He's a janitor and he works his way up to become corporate executive. It's a story about Mexican pride, because obviously it ties into his heritage and his food. A lot about that. It's about his family. His wife is supporting him. His kids are the guinea pigs testing out the flavors when they're still trying to get the chili concoction right for the Cheetos. I really liked it. I thought it was nice. It's not an Academy Award winner, but it's a sweet, feel-good movie. I think it's solid. It's on Disney Plus and Hulu. So if you don't have both, you have an option to see it on either platform.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sean. He joins us every Friday with the latest movies on streaming platforms and in theaters. And thank you for watching. Be sure to make plans to join us next week for news at noon. Until then,